Hey everybody, Want to Weasel here, 12:35 a.m. Tuesday, October 14th, 2014. Got Chopper introduced here, very excited about this little guy. I'm going to pull him, and now I'm going to introduce someone else that I'm excited about. It is Funny Bone.
I have a bone to pick.
Awesome animation introduction right there. Alright. I think I am going to like Funny Bone better than Hot Dog. I'm not a huge Hot Dog fan. I know that's going to get some hate because he's insanely popular. But I think Funny Bone is more up my alley. So, idle animation right there. He's got the lovable look going on. He just happens to be an undead pooch. So, that said, before Eon can interrupt us, let's get in here.
Old dog, new tricks.
Okay. I don't know, there's like a T-Bone vibe going on. I just think he's going to be interesting. Plus, in some of the B-roll they sent out, he's got these really cool looking attacks. I think I'll enjoy the little guy. So, we're going to come in here, and what we've got going on, we're going to read his story first. Slogan, of course, I have a bone to pick. Funny Bone once lived on Punchline Island, the funniest place in the land of the undead and home of the eternal chuckling trees that magically make everyone laugh when the breeze tickles them and of course drives chaos absolutely bonkers. That's not in there, I'm adding it. But after hearing stories of this, the evil Count Moneybone, who is he you might ask? Pick up Skylander Swap Force for the Nintendo 3DS, and you will find out. Very, very cool villain. Count Moneybone sent his minions to investigate if this magic could be used to make a funny bomb that would render Skylands helpless with laughter. Funny Bone was in the middle of burying his neighbor's birthday cake on a breezeless day when the invaders arrived. Seeing their large axes, Funny Bone instantly knew that the chuckling trees were in danger. Without hesitation, he sprang into action, fighting off the minions and driving them from his humorous home. Now, as a Skylander, Funny Bone delivers his own punchline to evil. I really like the background story. Don't know that everyone does, but I do. So, I'm going to come in here now and take a look at his stats. Let me get over here to my handy-dandy spreadsheet for statistics. And health, he's sitting at 270. Undead characters rarely have high health, so, nothing too dramatic or unexpected there. His armor, 24. That's actually way higher. I figured he'd be like single digits or a 12 in all honesty. So that's a pretty good sign. His speed is 70. That's going to be a perk. I haven't moved him around, so I don't really know. Critical hit, 20. I'm not a huge fan of the critical hit because in my research it doesn't really help that much. His elemental power is 39 box stock. It would have been sitting at about 25 or so. Now we're going to back out of there.
I'm looking doggone awesome.
Yeah, we're going to check out his powers actually. Right now, box stock, he's got the Flying Bone Disc. Press X to shoot a Flying Bone Disc. Secondary attack is Bone Saw. I was thinking that would be his tertiary attack, so press B to dash forward and slice enemies. That's going to be cool. These next four are his base. I'm sorry, I'm really tired. These next four are his base upgrades. It begins with Bone Paws. This is going to be his tertiary attack. It looks pretty sinister. Press Y to raise Bone Paws from the ground, which attack enemies. If that's what I think it's going to be, that's going to be really cool. Next up, we've got Disc Demon. This looks really cool. Press X to launch a flying bone disc that does extra damage. Next up, we have got Ferocious Fetch. Press and hold X to chase after the flying bone disc and release to fetch it. Lastly, we've got Bump Up the Blades. Press and hold B to charge the Bone Saw. We'll have to see how everything goes there, but I think it'll be interesting. Top path is called Tail Wagger, I believe. Yes, that is correct. It basically is going to look like it's addressing the Bone Saw. Supercharged Saw is up first. Press and hold B to charge up the Bone Saw for even longer. Then we've got Bone Paw Power. Dash towards a Bone Paw to supercharge the Bone Saw. And then we've got Head Case. Not sure how I feel about this one, but press and hold B to summon a ghostly skull to devour enemies during the Bone Saw attack. Actually looks interesting, but we'll see how it goes with the Bone Saw. Bottom path is called Bone Zoner. This one, of course, is going to address your secondary attacks, if you will, or primary, I should say. No, secondary, secondary, secondary. Flying bone discs now explode and do additional damage. We've got ultimate FBD, flying bone disc slam effect, has a larger area. And play catch. Hit a bone paw with a flying bone disc to play catch with a... That's going to be cool. I think that's the path I'm probably going to take. Again, it'll kind of depend how the base upgrades go, but it just seems like a really unique, really fun path. Now, regardless of the path you take, you get the Soul Gem. Healing Paws. Bone Paws, pet Funny Bone to heal him. That's awesome. Again, you see the healing effect with a lot of the life and undead Skylanders. This is actually really kind of original when you get down to it, so I'm pretty excited to kind of see that in play. That said, let's back out of here. Okay, he is pretty quick. I mean, he doesn't look like he would be. He looks like a pile of bones, but he's actually quick. He's kind of got a weird jump. He kind of like extends himself out, but I will take it. Primary attack is, of course, going to be the Bone Saw. We're going to press attack 1 to dash forward and slice enemies. So let's see what that looks like. Whoa, 99 to 148. Not the fastest one, but it's almost a move point with the damage. There's the jump, secondary.
Talk to Persephone when you're ready to learn about upgrades.
So not a lot of duration on that, but decent damage. 56 two times. Half of that would be 28, so maybe like a 74-ish on the critical. Yeah, I may have been saying all this wrong. Again, I really prefer the Wii U controller layout. I don't like how the buttons switch on the schematic, and then I can't change them on either version to match the other one. But I guess that is a secondary with the bone disc. The strategy guide doesn't really help any because it doesn't have pictures for each attack, and that's really misleading. Swap Force strategy guide was laid out way better in my opinion. But primary bone saw, and then of course secondary bone disc. I personally prefer the bone disc. It's got really good range, as you can see on it there.
Challenge awaits you, Portal Master.
And again, he is a little bit quicker than the other Skylanders, so I think he's actually going to be a lot of fun. That said, I am extremely tired. And I may try to get Torch taken care of here just so I've got her done. But that said, Funny Bone, I think he's going to be a very promising character, very unique as well, so I'm excited to see him in action and then upgraded. So stay tuned for that. If you have not subscribed to me here on YouTube, make sure to do that. Why? As a subscriber, you get notified when I've got new content coming out. Similarly, if you're on Twitch, I invite you to follow me. Why would you want to do that? So you can interact with me on the stream. I'm streaming this entire game, Skylanders Trap Team, from the Xbox One. So as a follower on Twitch, you'll know when I go live. You can check it out. You can see what goes on live. You can ask questions, whatever you want to do. Try to manage the chat as best I can. Last but not least, check out the Skylander Club forum, skylanderclub.com/forum. That is the place for the serious Portal Masters and Skylander collectors. Factual information, news, statistics, attack damage information, sales information, trading, classified section. It is basically geared towards the high-end collector, the serious Portal Masters out there. It's a little bit different than most of the forums and fan sites out there, but I think that if you watch my videos, it's something that you will appreciate. It allows you to interact with other people, set up some trades, learn some tips and tricks, share your experiences, and hopefully just have a good time and further enhance how you can do some Skylander related things in your life. So that said, I am really tired, and I'm going to end this here. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Once again, thanks for watching my personal site, oneofwisdom.com. I'm going to end this. Questions, comments, you can ask here. My site, Twitter, Skylander Club, whatever floats your boat. But once again, I'm super excited to get this guy in the game, see how he pans out. Stay tuned for that. For myself and Funny Bone, we will catch you back here later.